sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Dolphins going up against the Steelers. So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Mr. Ajayi, over 1,000 yards this year. Reached that plateau in Week 15 when he had 51. So, you know, while his production has maybe gone down a little bit as of late, still a heck of a year.
A tremendous year for him, especially when you consider how it started. Didn't travel to Seattle for the season opener, and since that time has really picked up the pace. Back-to-back 200-yard-plus games. 100-yard game the week after that. Really established a core for Miami and an identity for them to run the football.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Tannehill now, they give to Ajayi. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Now Andrew Frank's on for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's got time in the pocket. Great protection. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Play fake to Ajayi. It's Tannehill. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Bud Dupree in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bud Dupree in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that'll be good for a Pittsburgh first. Bell, of course, missed the first few games of the season, but still top 5 in the league in rushing. Was, though, held under 100 in Week 15.
Well, he probably used a lot of that in Week 14 at Buffalo when he ran for 236 yards.
I think he's still running against Buffalo.
So he probably left a little behind. But what a matchup issue he is for any defense because of his ability to split out from the backfield and catch the football as well.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Sammy Coates from 3 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And it's up and good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Again, Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Holding offense.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Tannehill. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now on 4th down, on trots the Dolphins field goal unit and Andrew Franks. And Frank's kick is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. This is taken at his 4. Stays on his feet.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
And back onto the field, here comes the Dolphins defense. Obviously a close game from the defensive standpoint. Maybe don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense, whether it's doing it themselves, taking the ball away and scoring, or setting their offense up in a good position to give them a chance to fully be back in this game.
Sometimes that defense triggers the offense. We'll see. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Roethlisberger on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 38 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Easy.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
They come out here in the eye. And now it's second and goal. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. On third and goal, Roethlisberger finding time. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So it was a drive that seemed to go on for an eternity, forever. Our sponsors were probably saying, hey, we need to get our products in here on these commercials. But after all of that, 3 points is the result.
Yeah, it's hard to say who came out ahead there, isn't it? On one hand, you kept the defense out there a long time. But after controlling the ball for so long and just moving the ball incrementally down the field, a field goal seems like a bad result.
And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And tough starting field position here. From his goal line here, Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it second down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's complete. Stills. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Holding. Defense. A penalty is declined.
On first down, Tannehill. He's got time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. He's got time in the pocket. And the catch made by Leonte Carew. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Again, Tannehill. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Frank's kick is good. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal. And if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel. And I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And he'll get it up the middle. And not a whole lot. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll look to throw over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Back to throw. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Deion Sims is tight end, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Back to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, a 22. And now they're in the hurry-up. And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. Tannehill. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
To throw is Tannehill. Drops it off to Ajayi. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Landry. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.